Hey guys, what's up? This is Loosen Up Blocks here, and today we're back with some more Outer Worlds. Last time, we finished Max's and Felix's companion side quest as well as progressing Pavardi's side quest as well. With that being said, today we're going to go ahead and continue on to the main story. Sorry for all of these side quest heavy episodes for the last few episodes here, but today we're going to go ahead and continue on with the main story by going ahead and talking to Phineas. We are still on Scylla though. So we're going to go ahead and do that real quick. To Phineas's lab. We haven't been here in a very, very long time.
We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
Hell yeah, we have. Hell yeah, we have. Alright, so kind of thinking about what companions I would like to take with me on today's journey. We're not really going anywhere well, we're not going anywhere hype quite yet. I'm going to go ahead and take Pavardi, and we're going to leave Felix alone, let him sulk. Let's take Pavardi and Nyoka with us. I know we've played with Nyoka a bit. Actually, we'll take Pavardi and... yeah, we'll take Pavardi and Nyoka with us. Why not? Why not? I'm going to be playing music this video. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Even though I know you guys can't actually hear it currently. But I'm listening to music this video, kind of helping me get through this video. I'm not sure how long this video is going to be. Because I quite don't remember what happens past this point. I haven't played past this point in Outer Worlds in a pretty long time. So, this will be an experience for everyone. Let's go see Phineas. Hello.
I'd clap you on the shoulder if I went behind a wall of bulletproof glass. I don't know how you did it, but Hiram Blythe just sent me everything I needed. According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyl sulfoxide. It's almost as if he's hoarding the colony's remaining supply. Typical elitist, hoarding supplies during a time of scarcity. Once I have those chemicals, we can revive the Hope's colonists and put some decent people in charge. So, good news. You're going to Byzantium and stealing those chemicals. Exciting.
What's so important? Well, we already know what's important about the chemicals. They can revive the freaking Hope colony. He just said it. What was that about the minister? You make it sound so simple.
I understand it must seem impossible to you. Infiltrate Byzantium, the crown jewel of the colony, steal a batch of rare chemicals from a heavily guarded estate. In order to do the impossible, you must first divide it into a series of smaller, less impossible tasks.
So what's the plan?
Yes, the details. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents. We'll have to resort to subterfuge. Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the necessary intelligence you require. I'm giving you my old nav key to Byzantium. You'll need it to land in the Golden City. Remember, you're looking for dimethyl sulfoxide. Big green bubbling vessel with a warning label. I'll take as much as you can find.
Anything I should know about this Carmen?
You can trust her if that's what you're asking. Imagawa is the finest special agent in Byzantium that money can buy. My money, anyway.
Actually, there was something else I wanted to talk to you about.
Of course. What's on your mind?
Got a moment to talk?
Absolutely. Let's talk.
Have you met my crew?
No, and I've been trying very hard to avoid making eye contact.
Hey there. I'd shake your hand, but you've got this glass wall situation going on.
Wait, not another word. I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know who you are. Let's just enjoy our plausible deniability while it lasts, shall we? Why don't you just invite the entire colony to my secret, carefully concealed laboratory? It isn't as if I wanted privacy.
Relax, they're with me.
Oh, fine. As long as you're vouching for their character and they aren't touching things. For what it's worth, I am pleased that you found a crew, such as they are. You're a talented scientist, after all. Our kind has always been incredibly popular.
Spare me the flattery, Phineas.
That's odd. I'm at least 65% certain my tone was sufficiently sincere. Perhaps the glass is distorting my voice. Of course.
I'll talk to you
I'll
later.
be here, as usual.
Alright. Alright, so we got a whole man's pillar over there. I wonder how you got that. Alright, so we have our next objective. We're going to be heading to the new city, meeting Phineas's contact Carmen, and we're going to be heading to Byzantium. Byzantium is one of my personal favorite planets and areas in this game because of how it looks, and we're going to go see how it looks right now. Let's go. On tier 2, that was on another planet, but I
urgent
is
docking
wrong.
request from another vessel.
Greetings from the Halcyon Parcel Service. Delivery is guaranteed within standard margins of certainty. I've got a special delivery for Alex Hawthorne of the Unreliable. With your permission, I'll see it transferred to your ship.
What
It's
is
a
it?
parcel, sir.
No, I mean, what's the parcel?
A parcel is a shipment wrapped and prepared for delivery, sir.
What's inside the parcel?
Opening a customer's parcel is strictly against regulations. HPS is no peeking
Give me the
pulp
damn
with
parcel.
alacrity. Stand by, Captain Hawthorne. An HPS certified distribution technician has deposited the parcel into your cargo hold in accordance with hazardous waste disposal procedures.
They did what?
They dispense 3 complimentary spritzes of Anti-Cleo's Citrus Squirt Air Freshener. That's the HPS touch for you, Captain Hawthorne. On behalf of HPS, I'd like to remind you that HPS is not responsible for any damage, defacement, or unseemliness to your parcel. Thank you for your patience, and please remember HPS for all of your future parcel-related needs.
Make a rude hand gesture, and then cut the transmission. Okay, so that parcel is going to be right here, but we're not... That parcel is going to be right here, but we're not going to quite open it yet, and I'm not going to talk to you quite yet either, Ellie. Now, Ellie's actually from Byzantium, but we're going to talk to her a little bit later. She's trying to start her own side mission, but we're not going to do your side mission yet. We will do your side mission later. Yoko Pavardi, let's go. You guys haven't seen Byzantium at all, I don't believe. Yoka might have, but Pavardi, I know that she hasn't, so I'd like to see her reaction. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are in Byzantium. So we can go ahead and put this quest back on here. Now, the 2 other main side quests are actually the main side quests for the DLCs, but we're going to be doing that a little bit later. Probably when we finish Byzantium, if I'm being quite honest. But, right here we have Phineas's contact.
Do you mind? I'm needing someone. Oh. You mean I'm supposed to be meeting you?
Why do you sound so
Nothing,
surprised?
it's just... I thought you'd be taller. Anyway, let's
Wow,
not get
okay.
hung up on that.
Taller than
The
you!
Phoenix is a wanted man, and the board has eyes everywhere in Byzantium.
The Phoenix?
Yeah. That's my codename for... You know, our mutual friend.
What's your code name?
Oh. I'm Golden Eagle.
Do I have a code name?
Yeah. I named you Cuckoo. It
Seriously?
makes sense if you think about it, because I didn't know who you were, and old Earth cuckoos would routinely trick other birds into feeding them.
No way I'm Golden Eagle. You can be Yeah, you can be Cuckoo. I
That
want to be
doesn't
Golden
even make...
Eagle.
Fine.
This cloak and dagger stuff is nonsense, but if everyone else gets a code name, I want one too.
You can be Cassowary.
That's shockingly apt. Cassowaries were a solitary bunch. But once they had a friend, they'd stick with them till the end.
Aggressive little creatures, too.
Oh, can I be chicken? Because chickens will adopt any critter's baby and keep them warm.
You sure you don't want to be Raven or Sparrowhawk?
Aw.
Okay. Chicken it is. Anyway, you're looking to make contact with Minister... Magpie, right?
I forgot about that, man.
I should warn you. it
She
won't
sounds so
be easy.
disappointed
He
she
spends
couldn't
most of
be
his time
chicken.
in this estate, which is heavily guarded.
There's got to be a way to catch the minister someplace less protected.
Afraid not. He almost never leaves his home, and his guards never leave him.
Can't say I
Okay.
blame him. It's scary out of doors. I mean, can you even count how many times we've been shot at?
What works,
True.
specialists, huh? Our mutual friend is really branching out.
Can't you get me into the minister estate? How exactly do I... How exactly... Yeah, how did
I've
you get
always been
involved in all this?
fascinated by birds. If you ever research Earth species, there are thousands of them, so colorful and distinct.
Here we got 11 flavors of terror rays and not much else. That kind of variety? I mean, gosh. Seems almost impossible.
All of them trying to eat you, I'd wager.
The other thing about birds, though, is their environmental indicators.
They die off if it's a sign something's wrong. That's
Exactly.
really true.
I started thinking about everything we see around Halcyon, and all the things we don't see.
Like
For
what?
starters, you rarely come across anyone living in Byzantium who wasn't born here, even though we get ships in all the time. Doesn't that seem strange to you? And
Kinda,
then
I
there's the
guess.
way nothing gets fixed. There used to be a suggestion box around here. People would drop ideas in. Nothing ever came of them, of course.
Is that right?
There's a shredder at the bottom of the box, so I don't know what you'd expect to happen. But one day the shredder
Sure.
broke. No one came to fix it, and since it wasn't working, we didn't have anywhere to file our complaints. So you can imagine how messy things got.
I bet your
I
repair
would say
folks
exactly the
couldn't find
same.
parts. Back in Edgewater, I'd have to take something apart just to put another thing back together.
Might have been the
Sorry, I was
paperwork.
looking at something.
Here, you have to append forms to your forms, and law help you if there's a single dash out of place.
A regular
At
tragedy.
first, management put up an out-of-order sign, but that just seemed to worry people, like they were advertising something wasn't working. They eventually took the whole suggestion box sign down so that people didn't have any expectations about it. But they never
And it
fixed
was
it,
useless in the
never
first
replaced
place.
it. Doesn't that seem odd to you?
No. Yeah, the suggestion box is
I don't
pretty
know how
useless
else
to
people
begin
are
with.
supposed to complain about things they can't change, but that's not the point.
If things
It's
are
doing
broken
nothing.
here, of all places, then I'm starting to think there ain't a hope left in this colony.
Oh my
Things have
god.
kept on running this long, right? Or so I used to think. The whole episode made me wonder, if they can't fix something as simple as a suggestion box, what else aren't they fixing? After a while, I got connected with our mutual friend and started using my position here to feed him information when I could. That's it, really.
Okay,
Good
looks like
times
I've got
for
work to
Golden
do.
Eagle.
Oh yeah. And we hit level 22 for that. With hitting level 22, I'm immediately going to upgrade my science all the way to 100. Getting it to 100 reduces tinkering cost to 90%, which is just a quality of life thing in there. And we also have getting mad damage from all of our says why not. And yeah, so let's actually head into Byzantium here. Let's do it. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Alright, it's kind of fun. Long elevator, but welcome to Byzantium. Really, really big city.
Yeah, you. Want to be famous?
Not right now, I don't. Yeah, look at this. Big, big city.
That's supposed to be a
A
model
lot of
system?
stuff to do.
Not super accurate.
Ugh,
And Pavardi.
decadence ain't gonna save you when beasts chew through the walls.
Oh my god. Look at both of them. Immediately both of them are like, ugh. Too nice. Alright, so first things first, we're gonna hit up. We have a guns place here, and I think I'm gonna hit this place
Looking
up.
for weapons? You've come to the right place. Every business.
Yeah, whatever. Alright, so probably wondering why I actually am here, and specifically just to upgrade people's weapons for them. So, these weapons actually cost quite a bit, though, but it's okay. We're gonna go ahead and sell all of our junk. Didn't nab us much. So, I'm gonna go ahead and get a couple of things. We can get the pink slip, and we can get the executioner's weapon here. Both of these are unique weapons. I won't be getting them quite yet, though. What I want to get, though, especially, is that I would like to go ahead and just pick up a grenade launcher. 2. I'm going to probably give that to Felix. And for Nyoki here, get... Actually, won't get anything. I'll just pick up the grenade launcher for Felix. We'll give that to him when we see him again. Nyoka should already have a... Yeah, machine gun Mark II. It's level 18. That one's level 25, so that would be a nice upgrade. Also, it doesn't have any mods in it. Vardy, She has a little handgun. She could probably use a new weapon. Actually, I think I will give her a bolter pistol.
Come to do your part.
I'll give her a fully upgraded bolter pistol. This one's just going to be at level 20 already. Might as well, right? I think she'll be able to handle that pretty well. I know we already have bolter pistols already, but this one's going to be a brand spanking new. She also has, you know, her same little level 2. Damn, she needs a new weapon, huh? You can have... there's literally isn't any melee weapons that I have currently that would actually be helpful for you, so you can have nothing. You're set on range anyway, so I think you're fine. Alright. Anywho's... I also got... back over here. So yeah, Byzantium is a really big town.
Momentous occasion in the course of Halcyon history. After a deep and thorough examination of our budgets, revenue streams, and predictive models, we are publishing our yearly success report.
I'll try that.
Profits are soaring. Promotions abound. Thanks to
Yeah, they'll talk. That speaker goes on and
If they
talks.
sent
It's
money to
nothing really
Monarch
saying
instead of
anything
building
important.
One of those homes, I bet we could have rebuilt Stellar Bay. The whole damn thing.
Shit, probably. Look at how big these buildings are. Nyoka does have a fair point there. Hello.
Property is off limits. Solicitors, loiterers, and uninvited visitors will be fined to the fullest extent of company policy. This ultimatum brought to you by Universal Defense Logistics.
UDL. I'm here for the minister.
That's funny. The minister isn't expecting visitors, and you don't much look like one of those couriers from HPS.
Was he expecting
Minister
a
Clark's
package?
a private man, and you're asking too many questions.
Very
There's
well then.
nothing to see here.
Alright, well, it looks like we have a little side object to do. We can retrieve the Prime Minister's parcel. Since he... Alright, so we can do that. Hey, we just got one ourselves. So, yeah, that parcel will receive as soon as you complete and enter your way into Byzantium. Once you get on the... not when you enter Byzantium, but once you finish that main quest with Phineas, as soon as you get on back to the ship, you will be able...
Really? I'm supposed to be here.
Sure. You'll be able to receive that parcel and start the next DLC. Actually, I'm just gonna... Oh, whoa, sorry. Pre-instantly dodged there. I'm not sure why I just did that. So, now, what we have to do is that we have to retrieve the minister's parcel. Just walk in here. I will say that this city and town is very tempting to just go ham and Rambo on it. But just don't. I promise you, it will not end well for you. Alright.
Burning the midnight oil, are we? The Halcyon Parcel Service's work is never done. Welcome to Halcyon Parcel Service. Deliveries guaranteed within standard margins of accuracy.
You have a parcel waiting for the minister.
We do, in fact, have a parcel here for a Mr. Clark, Minister.
I'm here to park... I almost said park up. I'm here to pick up that
You're
package.
not an official member of the Halcyon Parcel Service team. That means you'll have to sign a release form.
How do I do that?
Oh, I'd have to submit a request for a release form, and then wait for a receipt for my request of a release form. Then you'd have to make an appointment.
How long does that usually take?
Couldn't say. We've got a backlog, and I'm planning on retiring in the next 35 years, but I could give my successor a memo on your behalf.
You're kidding.
You're welcome to lodge a complaint in our suggestion box. Actually, no. We're still waiting on our delivery of a new suggestion box.
The Prime Minister is here in Byzantium. I'll make the delivery, and you're free to take care. And take the credit.
You do that? Wow. Hey, you know, a positive review from the Minister would go a long way in my semi-monthly employment audit. Here's your parcel to be delivered to Mr. Clark, Minister. Law speed.
Thanks. Well, that was easier said than done. Just let in, she shake it in you.
I'm real
Probably
sorry
shouldn't
about
be
your friend's
listening to
vehicle.
this song. Oh,
Ain't no one deserves to go like that. Certainly not folks just trying to get by.
Thanks for saying that. You know, after seeing so many people get chomped, trip into sulfur pools, shot by marauders, I always figured we'd die young. But just because you expect it doesn't make it any easier. Oh, shit. Next chance we get, I'm buying you a Spectrum bottle, so we can proper drown this melancholy.
Oh, I didn't get a chance to try Spectrum when we went out drinking. Is it any good?
It is without a doubt the worst, most foul liquid mankind has ever had the misfortune to invent. You'll love it.
Oh my god. Seeing them
There's
drink
nothing
would be
to see
amazing.
here.
Hello.
Move along. Yep.
Delivery.
Let's see it.
I've got the parcel right here.
Looks like your papers are in order. All right. Go
Yes,
on
it
through.
is. No problem. Thanks for your time. If you do try to pick like your way in here, they will become hostile to you when you leave. Alright, so we're here. A lot of stuff here. A lot of stuff here. Sorry. Big yawn, big yawn. What?
How did you get in here?
Don't worry about that, Minister.
You're not one of my guards. What are you doing here?
Shh.
Oh my law. Captain, that's the Minister! Mr. Clark!
I know.
Oh, wow.
If this is about another Aetherwave clip or radio spot, you may kindly fuck off, as the parlance goes. I'm not doing any more.
Seems like we're getting off to the wrong foot.
Have I not made myself clear? Slowly and loudly, Aloysius, that's the only way these morons understand anything. I said, you may tell Charles to go fuck himself.
Calm down. You actually call me a moron again and I will end you.
Terribly sorry. I thought you were part of Rockwell's PR team. But if
No.
you're not, that means you're a dissident? A real live dissident? But what are you doing here? And how did you get in?
Think I'm a dissident?
My friend, the slightest demonstration of independent thought or action renders one a dissident in the board's rather expansive definition of the term. Which is why I'm dying to know what brought you here.
Looking for the chemicals.
Drugs, of course. What else? Why did I get my hopes up?
Wow.
Back to idiot speak. I don't have any drugs. You should try a vending machine or a purveyor of curative goods.
Listen,
got no idea
motherfucker.
what we're asking about.
Will that be all, then?
Why do you keep talking like that?
Stars are getting denser by the day. I shall endeavor to speak more slowly. Is this better?
Slower and louder and into my good ear.
Was that a joke? Sarcasm, even? Oh, this is such a relief. You've no idea how long it's been since I spoke with someone intelligent enough for irony.
What's going on here?
Chairman Rockwell. He's kept me under house arrest for years. I've long suspected him of transacting business in my name. But this proves it.
You've been all alone in this house? Would you like me to make you tea?
Please, this is important. Whatever it is that brought you here,
Pavardi's so sweet.
Rockwell's the one behind it.
And I'll have to deal with him. Why you expect me to believe this? Why would you go through all this trouble? Yeah, why would you go through all this trouble?
I've been under house arrest for years. But there is a
True
way
enough.
to find out, and perhaps to set things right. Whatever Rockwell's doing, he'll be
No, he's
doing
not
it from
lying.
the HHC headquarters. Your best lead is to look for details in his office.
This all feels off, Captain. Like when there's a storm coming, but everything's quiet and still.
Believe me, things have been off around here for a very, very long time. A reckoning is most certainly due.
This colony's problems have always seemed to trickle down from the top. If we're set on fixing Halcyon, that's as good a place as any to start.
Exactly. And fix it we must. Why, this is starting to sound like an issue of Dissident Hunter.
Tell me how to get in there.
Via the Acropolis District, of course. That's where the most important corporate and government facilities are. But only board employees are allowed into the district. There's a heavily guarded checkpoint just down the street. There might be a route through the maintenance tunnels, but I'm afraid I don't know specifics. Most people avoid the area for obvious reasons.
You guys don't scare me.
That's good, because there are sure to be more at headquarters. When you reach the HHC building, this access card should get you up to the executive suites, where the chairman's office and what used to be my office are.
How do you manage to
The
hang on
board's
to your
light keys
access
are none
card?
too bright. I simply claimed I'd lost it and hid it somewhere no one would think to look.
But want to
I
know?
merely hid it in a book. No one reads anything longer than a few pages around here. There are a few advantages to dealing with imbeciles.
Alright, thanks for your help.
Rockwell has one of the only terminals capable of transmitting to the Earthbound message drone. This is our chance. Please, take this and transmit it from his office. Rockwell hasn't given me any messages from Earth for years. He's desperate to keep me out of contact with the Earth Directorate. But they need to know what's happening here.
Why are you trusting me to help you?
Indeed. I know so little about you, much less your motivations. But I'm afraid I don't have many options, confined as I am. Besides, I've nothing to lose. If you're looking into Rockwell, I can only hope you're also looking out for Halcyon.
It's on the cartridge.
What isn't on it is the real question. I've gathered meeting minutes, internal messages, sustainability reports, and more, all exposing the corruption and mismanagement plaguing Halcyon. Once the rest of the Earth Directorate sees it, they'll have to send help.
But they wouldn't get here for... I don't even know. Shouldn't we do something our own selves?
It's worth a try, but the Earth Directorate still needs that message. We must hope for their intervention.
How long would that
Depending
take?
on the nature of their response, months at least, perhaps years. Organizing and sending personnel all the way out here is no mean feat.
But if it works, it'll be worth it.
There is hope after all. And now I entrust it to you. Good luck, and trust no one in the Acropolis district.
Okay. Alright, so it looks like we have two options to take here. I think we're gonna go ahead and do that today. Alright, let's do it. Been a lot of talking going on. Bitch, what?
How splendid. Another... Why, just
No.
this morning I thought to myself, as lovely as the gardens are, what they really need is more greasy vagrants frolic... And here you are.
Oh, you trying to die? What a coincidence. Just now, I thought I really liked to sock this lady in the face.
How utterly expected. You must be one of those violent vagrants I've heard tell of, wandering the system in search of brutality. Honestly, what is the board thinking letting so many of your ilk into the city proper? It's madness.
The board isn't supposed to let people into the city? How do you get in here?
I earned my place here, just like everyone else. My grandfather was the CIO at Tile, you see.
But what did you do?
I just told you. My grandfather made millions of bits as CIO, and I earned them from him.
Inheriting bits isn't the same as inheriting them.
Of course it is. Wealth is the most visible, objective measure of success. And success isn't given to you, it's earned. My grandfather
Look at the way she's side-eyeing us, bro. She's not even turning her head at
wealth,
us.
You're successful, and if you're successful, you must have earned it. Honestly, it's
a CIO.
Chief Idea Officer. He came up with all the best ideas for their products. You know the font they use for Stogie Slims? That was him. Well, he described the idea of it to their font development team, then picked it from a list of choices, but that's basically the same thing. It was a very long list.
What other ideas did he come up with?
Let's see. He picked the colors they included in rainbow chips. No one else wanted purple, but he insisted. Everyone loves the purple ones. And you know how the Cosmic Smokes logo has an eye in the middle of a heptagon? He said that one came to him in a dream. He was a true visionary, so far ahead of his time.
Yeah, I see
You're welcome.
things.
Now, do we have any further business, or are you just...
I'm gonna kill you before we leave here. I'm just gonna put that out there. And I'm not playing at all. You're kind of a douchebag, but there is another way we can get into here without actually going through the front door.
What? Wait, that's... It can do that?
All it takes is a little bit of black powder next to a lot of bits of fertilizer and one real hot day, and I've seen it happen.
I don't know what's more unsettling. The concept of my ammunition spontaneously combusting, or the fact that this is the kind of thing you think about on the regular.
Jesus, that's why I love those two. Two favorite companions.
Move along.
I'm just looking for... I'm not looking for trouble. I just want in.
And I'd really like a new Hammersmith grenade launcher. Hammersmith, the most trusted brand in brutality. But we can't all have what we want. And seeing as you don't...
I mean, I actually have them.
You obviously don't belong in the Acropolis district.
That's brilliant logic. You should be promoted.
I've been trying to get a post at the HHC, but they keep turning me down on account of my odious interpersonal skills. Or something. Anyway, I've worked here long enough to know every clerk by name and face. And since I don't know yours, you ain't getting through.
I've got a Hammersmith grenade launcher. It's yours if you let me through.
Really? In that case, I'll take it off your hands. In the interest of public safety, of course. Did I say restricted area? Slip of the tongue. What I meant was, welcome to the Acropolis district.
Goodbye. I've never done that before. I swear to you, I was not actually trying to make that happen. Okay, so we're going to continue forward, but what you can do instead of coming through the front door is that you can come through here, through the maintenance tunnels. Now, we will check out the maintenance tunnels, but I've never done that before. It's actually really surprising. I was thinking about it as we were talking that I have one in my bag, and I was like, I wonder if we can just give it to her. But I didn't know you actually could. I was generally buying it for Felix because he has a grenade launcher that needed upgrading. Well, the more you know. The more you know. I've never done that before, but alright. And obviously, I do know that you can bribe her for an enormous amount of bits, and you can also straight up lie to her as well if your dialogue skill is heavy, which is why we're going to be leveling up our dialogue coming through here in the certain coming levels here. I also need to level up my weapons as well, but they're not doing too bad. Not doing too bad at all if I say so myself, so we'll go ahead and keep it the way it is.
I stand out here like a big, greasy thumb.
Yep, we all do. We all do.
Welcome
Hello.
to the official headquarters of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Board.
You can do anything for us here.
Brought to you by Auntie Cleo, a subsidiary.
I guess I have to talk to you.
Please step away. This entry is for high priority HHC business only.
Is this official enough for you?
I didn't realize we were still using those iridescent stickers. But this looks right. I'll just need you to register your weapons with a revised request to carry 32B form. Each weapon will need a separate form.
Better be joking.
I'm not authorized to employ humor on the job, sir. Now, let's see. Damn it. When did I run out of forms?
Oh, what a shame.
You don't have to be sarcastic about it. Look,
I will be sarcastic about it.
You don't have time to wait on new forms. And I can't afford the citations for impeding HAC business. So I'm going to save us both some trouble and waive your forms. Just know there are a bunch of guards upstairs, and they're all high on dervish mist and low on patience. So try anything funny, and they'll paint the walls with your guts.
Bet. Alright, let's head on up. We're going through this a lot faster and easier than I thought we would be. I definitely can say that for sure. I genuinely did not know about buying her just a straight-up grenade launcher. A new one at that. Sorry, Felix. Don't worry, I can buy you another one. It's not that much. Alright, we are here. And as he said, there are a lot of guards up here. A lot of guards.
Apologies for the wait. I was arranging my stationery.
Exactly do you do
Personal assistant to Adjutant Akande and Chairman Rockwell. I'm also responsible for organizing the adjutant's stationery, which is more of a hobby.
Can I meet him?
Oh, you were being serious. I'm obliged to inform you that Chairman Rockwell...
Okay, unavailable.
Will there be anything else?
My way. Alright, so let's see what we can do. So we can... Oh yeah, we can just unlock it then. We also come over here. It's a big unlock score, huh? Okay. What happens if I just... get mad? Okay.
Excuse me,
walk
just
in
a
here.
moment.
What?
I beg your pardon. Minister Clark's former office is currently closed to solicitors.
Won't be long.
I suppose that is admissible. Please try not to break anything.
Okay.
Sure.
Come on, guys.
On my way.
Just close that on up. Alright, so we got a note. Get rid of Minister Scarlet's stuff. Tear down the rest of the wall. Check to see if the wall is loading bearing. Do before number 2. Install steam bath in Chairman's Walkwell specifications. Install a wet bar next to the steam bath. Finish everything before Chairman Walkwell returns. Should be number 1, question mark, question mark, question mark. It's not a number 1 task. You can't have that be the number 1 task.
Just to sign papers all day?
Yep. Dun, 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 dun. And no one can really catch us doing any stuff, so we can just steal all this stuff here. He's got... We'll take a look around. We'll take a look around. Get some... Hey, we got that Spectrum vodka you're talking about. We also got some aged whiskey. And we got some liquor as well. We got some pet pills. I should take some of those. So, ooh. Bits. Don't know why there's bits just lying around, but I'll take those as well. We'll take a bypass shutdown. We haven't actually used too many of those. Get some purple berry wine for Pervardi. She likes the wine. And we get some more cigs. Oh, we don't smoke though. We got some purple berry crunch though. Just a little snacky snack. Alright, let's stop playing around. It's still locked up. Alright, let's see what's on here. Few prior messages. Halcyon's on the brink of starvation. The board scientists are working on the solution. Workers can look forward to a lifetime employment program with the chance of the contribution. You'll see the current version when you key card from the Ministry of the Advanced Memorial. And yes, before you ask, the chemicals have been delivered there. It's waiting for you to sign off on the board. So make sure... Oh, so I wanted to make sure you saw it. Don't worry, I'll make sure it gets properly edited. Okay. Send files to Earth. Message en route. Please allow us between 3 and 9 months for your message to complete transit. Okay. Oh, we're not done yet? Yeah, okay. Print the keycard. Exit.
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die. Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But we're doing it together, and that's what matters. I fucking swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. We will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity. Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this! While Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis, so that every Halcyon can be part of the important work of saving our colony. By testing paperweights. Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's go again. And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of Halcyon. Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
That was all a story, wasn't it? It's not real.
Guess the whole colony's up a creek. I thought it was just Monarch.
Nope. So basically, they're going to suspend a lot of people, pretty much everyone that's not from Byzantium, and then they're going to freeze them until they can find a solution to the food shortage, or they might not unfreeze them at all. We got some interesting stuff going on. Let's see what the party thinks about it, though. Do they have any words? Nope. You don't have any words? Nyoka, what about... Nyoka? Okay, there you are. Nyoka, what about you?
I've been assuming this entire stay on your ship thing isn't a permanent arrangement. part of my contract. That said, you ain't been eaten or shot to death yet. Says a lot about the stability of your future. And to be honest, I'm about sick of sleeping on bar stools. So how's about this? You keep letting me stay on that ship of yours, and I'll keep shooting at the things you point at.
Sounds good to me. Alright, well, Nyoka has officially joined the crew, it seems like. Can I ask you something? You might head to the ship a bit. I'm sure you get all managed hunting stories. Let's talk about this Gorgon job. Gorgon job? What Gorgon job?
That chief.
How's that even an option? We haven't even mentioned Gorgon at all. You just got a package and we don't even know it's from Gorgon. Whatever. Alright, but that's going to be it for this episode. Next episode, we'll go ahead and retrieve those chemicals. Sorry that this episode wasn't very action-packed at all. I actually really did think we're going to have to go through those mines. I actually didn't think about just outright buying a grenade launcher, so... Hey, that's a new way you can get past her. Probably the easiest way to get past her, if I'm being quite honest, because as long as you have the bits enough or just have one in your inventory, you'll be able to get past her pretty easy, but... That being said, that's going to be it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, and subscribe if you did. And with that being said, stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.